Sacred Family, thank you so much for tuning in for another video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Maggie and I do all types of self-care videos, including spiritual care. So if that's something you may be interested in, please stick around by hitting that subscribe button so that you never miss another upload. So in today's video is going to be a little bit different. Of course, on Sundays on my channel, I try to incorporate some type of Bible study, some type of Sunday goodness. Okay, so today I wanted to bring you Bible study with the kitties.
Hey everybody.
So I have the boys today and we are going to do a little bit of Bible study together. All right, guys, we are excited today, right? And we are ready to learn about, who are we learning about today? Does anybody know? Does anybody read? Cain and Abel, okay? So we have been doing Bible study a couple weeks in a row now, and we finally made it to Cain and Abel. So boys and I thought it would be fun to kind of film it today and make it more of like a Sunday school kind of thing today, okay? So we're going to just, wing it out today, not really plan or anything, just kind of how I go over a couple lessons and how we do a little physical lessons at the end as well too. So with that being said, today's lesson is going to be on the brothers rivalry, right? Cain and Abel. And I'm so excited for this because this story has been needed in my household. Alright guys, so remember last week we talked about Adam and Eve. Remember we finally talked about them, and they were the very first two people
that God created.
Yep. And guess who Cain and Abel is? Anybody guess? Can you take a guess?
Cain is
They're brothers.
They're brothers.
Okay. So they are Adam and Eve's sons. Babies. There you go. So that makes them the very first brothers, the very first family members. Okay. So they are Adam and Eve's sons, but unfortunately this doesn't have a really good ending, okay? And that's why it's important that I wanted us to learn about this today, and just learn about their story and how and why that was important, okay? And what happened to them at the end, okay? So I want us to pay very, very close attention. Remember our favorite, we love finding the Bible study stories on YouTube. I'm going to link down below which one we love to subscribe to, because I love the little stories that get straight to the point and it's kid friendly, okay? So this one is on Cain and Abel, okay? So pay very close attention because we have some examples and lessons at the end, okay? I thought that was really interesting. I think the boys really got something out of it, right? I did go ahead and print kind of like our own like Bible study kind of paper on today's lesson. Again, this is something I just, I didn't really plan on doing. I just kind of put one together. But I did find these Cain and Abel Bible quiz, so I thought this would be perfect for us to kind of go over, just in case we kind of missed any details and things like that. So match the question with their answer on the right. So the first one, who was Eve's firstborn son? Anybody remember who was born first? Cain. Awesome. Does anybody see which number Cain is on the right? 11. Or you see number 11 on the answers? There you go. See number 11? So put number 11 for number 1 question, okay? All right, good job. So the next question, what was Cain's job? So he was the firstborn. What was Cain in charge of? What did he gravitate towards in this story? Remember? Cain, remember? What did he bring to God that was all stinky?
Fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, so the third question. What was Abel's job? What did he like to do?
Take care of the sheep.
Good job, Aaron. Awesome. So, he took care of the sheep. So what do we call that? Shepherd, right? He's being a shepherd. He took care of the sheep, and the sheep listened to him. So can you find shepherd on the answer side? What number is 4. Shepherd? 4. Awesome.
That guy is mad at us.
Who do you think that represents?
Cain.
Cain or Abel? Navi, what are you doing? Navi is over here climbing. All right, next question. Are we crossing them out on the other side so we can make so we know we're not using that? So number 4, cross out.
And number 8.
And number 8. Awesome. Okay, next one should be number 4. What did Cain offer for a sacrifice. What was all stinky and all old and moldy? Yes, yep. So what number would that be?
5.
Oh, 5, yeah, 5.
Why did Cain become angry?
Because his brother was denying.
No, because he was jealous
He was
about all the
jealous.
good things he was doing.
Yes, Jordan, good job. So that was kind of, he was annoying him, but that's not a reason to kill your brother, right? Just because he's kind of annoying, right? Alright guys, we are back after after my dad has stopped us. He has stopped by and he's banging on the door, and I guess I missed his call, so that was really cool. So we just took a little popsicle break in the end. Okay, so we are getting back to our worksheet, which we are on number 7. Question number 8. Okay, who lied to Yah, which was another name for God? Who lied to Yah when he asked where was his brother? Cain. Remember, John?
Where he
So when
killed him?
Yep. When God was calling down to him, he said, "Hey, where's your brother?"
Cain.
Okay, which number is Cain? All right, the next one. Because Cain murdered Abel, how did God curse him? How did he curse him?
By kicking him out.
All right, awesome. Now, what was, right, do you see that in the answers somewhere? Maybe number 1.
Oh, yeah, maybe number 1.
Made him a fugitive and wanderer of the earth. The next one, the last 2, it says, who was Cain and Abel's father? So remember, Eve was the mom.
And Adam.
So,
Who was Adam?
Adam. So do you see Adam in the answers? Taylor, on the couch, please.
Yeah, Adam is number 7.
The last question, which it didn't talk about in this story, but when Cain grew up, he had a son. And who was the name of Cain's first son? What's the last answer? Enoch. Enoch was his firstborn son when he got older and had children. Okay. All right. So that kind of refreshed our memory a little bit, right?
I remembered everything.
Okay, so I have a picture here of a circulatory system. Okay, it's made up of all veins in our heart. That's how it looks on the inside, okay, when you really think about it. Okay, so you have our heart, right? And our heart pumps what? Blood. It pumps blood, right? And fluids and everything that we need in order to function, and it's doing that every second, every minute of the day, every single day, right? So not only is our body made up of all these veins and vessels and blood and stuff, right? And all of that gets controlled by our emotions and stuff, right? So I just wanted to bring this one really quick. So we have the water. The water represents our insides, right? Our feelings, our everything,
like
right? Yep, it represents like our insides. Okay, so I have some
Food
coloring and the color red. That's just going to represent like badness and like bad thoughts and like bad things, right? That goes into our insides and what happens to our insides when this also represents the blood, okay, of God, the blood of Jesus, okay, and the blood that he shed for us. Remember, they killed Jesus, right? So it says here on this really great article that I'm actually referencing from, and it says, Scripture tells us that life is in the blood. Blood gives us life. If we don't have blood, we die. Good job. Sin has consequences. Sin causes death. Perhaps when God killed the animal, he taught Adam and Eve how to offer sacrifices to himself. The Bible doesn't really say, but we do know that their sons, Cain and Abel, offered sacrifices to God, and one was accepted and one was not. God came to Cain and warned him, right? Before he killed him, when God knew that he was getting upset, he was getting more and more jealous, right? God came to Cain and warned him. Why are you so upset? Sin, right? Sin is knocking at your door, right? So we know all the jealousy and all of that, that's already starting, right? All of the envying, right? Everything that he's envying and he's just upset and it's just stirring up. It's just stirring up. See, it hasn't boiled over yet. It isn't all the way mixed yet, but it's in there, right? And eventually it's going to fill you up and you're going to be full of anger and full of sin. Cain was angry, and while he and Abel were out in the field, he killed Abel. Later, God came to him and asked, "Where is Abel?" Cain responded with, "I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" God then told Cain that Abel's blood was calling out from the ground, meaning that there's no way his blood was all over the ground, right? There's no way you can hide it anymore, right? His blood is already spewed everywhere, right? Oh my god.
So we gotta start over.
Or I could just tell. Oh my gosh, so I didn't even realize that we did not push play. Oh my god, and we just had a really awesome game. I thought I was recording this whole time, but I guess I wasn't. So basically we have all of these little sticks, and we have all different things on there that I wrote in on there. So like firstborn, disrespectful, evil, murderer, shepherd, offering rejected, etc. Things like that. And they just raised their hand and they just went ahead and threw each stick. That one says obeyed. And they just threw it right under the Cain or Abel side. So that one was really insightful.
Fun.
That one was really fun, and I'm so mad I did not catch it on camera. So don't worry, we'll have more. We'll be doing more. I really like this lesson, and you can really switch it up for different ones. So like Noah and Jonah and all those different stories. Ooh, that's a really good story in the Bible too. We'll get to that soon. So next we're just gonna finish our worksheet off with some coloring, okay?
Yeah.
Those guys really like to color, and we have a picture of Cain and a picture of Abel, and they're going to give me their best coloring skills, okay?
Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you have a great Sunday. And we'll see you in the next video.